Have you ever found yourself staring at the ceiling late at night, unable to fall asleep? Your chest feels heavy and your mind won't stop whispering questions. What will tomorrow bring? Where am I headed? What if things go wrong? This unseen weight sits on the shoulders of millions today. Our phones never stop buzzing, our screens never go dark, and yet the emptiness inside us only grows. Modern life has given us speed and countless opportunities, but it has stolen our peace of mind. But this feeling is not new. Centuries ago, people wrestled with the same fears, doubts, and anxieties. Some didn't look for answers in books, but within their own hearts. These were the Sufis. They discovered that true tranquility comes when a person places their trust in God. The Quran says, "Whoever puts his trust in Allah, He is sufficient for him." This is Tawakkul, trusting in God with a surrender that surpasses reason. We plan, we struggle, we work hard, but there always comes a point when things slip beyond our control. That's where trust takes over. True peace begins when we leave the outcome to God. Look closely at the root of anxiety, and you'll find the same cause again and again, trying to control what we cannot control. Will I pay the bills tomorrow? Is my child's future secure? Will my dreams come true? Our minds obsess over questions that have no certain answers. Sufi masters remind us, do your part, then place your heart in God's hands. That is the essence of trust. Imam al-Ghazali said it beautifully. The fruit of trust in God is peace of heart. Whoever trusts in God fears no one. Imagine walking through life unafraid, not of poverty, not of loss, not of failure, because you have surrendered everything to God. That is the greatest freedom a human being can taste. One of the most powerful stories comes from Hassan al-Basri. A man once came to him, face pale with worry, saying, "My provision isn't enough. My future is uncertain." Hassan al-Basri replied, "Do you chase your sustenance, or does your sustenance chase you? By God, your provision will find you just as death will find you." Then he added, "So why should a believer not rest in the care of his Lord?" Aren't these words what we need today? We run, we panic, we exhaust ourselves, but what is destined will always reach us, and what is not written for us will never come. Another Sufi tale tells of a storm at sea. Waves crashed, thunder roared, everyone on board screamed in fear. Yet one Sufi calmly lay down and fell asleep. Astonished, the others asked how he could sleep at such a time. He answered, "If the sea swallows me, it is Allah's will. If I am saved, it is by His mercy. Either way, I am safe with Him." This is Tawakkul, not passivity, but working with your hands while resting your heart on God. You plant the seeds, but you know the rain comes from Him. You raise your child, but you know both your life and theirs are in His hands. As Rumi said, "Accept the seasons of your life. Behind every storm, mercy is waiting for you." And when the what-ifs grip your mind, whisper this, "Hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakil." God is enough for us. What a perfect guardian He is. Repeat it until your heart feels it. Because every time your mind says, "What if?" your heart can answer, "If God is with me, it will be enough." But anxiety is not only about the future. Sometimes even the present moment feels unbearable. The mind won't quiet down, the heart feels tight. This is where the Sufis teach us another secret. Muraqabah, living with awareness of God's presence. Think about it. How often do our days slip away without us truly living them? We wake up and grab our phones before our eyes are even open. At work, our minds drift back home. At home, our thoughts stay at work. At night, we lie awake, already planning tomorrow. Days, even lives, pass like this, trapped in the shadows of yesterday or the worries of tomorrow. The Sufis remind us, only the present is in your hands. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow is unknown, but this moment is a gift from God. That's muraqabah, to feel God's nearness and live each moment as if under His gaze. The Quran says, "He is with you wherever you are." Hadith 57:4. Close your eyes, place your hand on your heart, breathe deeply and whisper, "O Allah, O Most Merciful." You'll feel the clutter in your mind slowly dissolve. This is muraqabah, the stillness of knowing you are never alone. Finally, the Sufis gave us a third secret, Dhikr, the remembrance of God. The Quran tells us, "Truly, in the remembrance of Allah do hearts find rest." Rod 13:28. Dhikr is more than repetition of words. It is the heart's return to its true home. Imam Ghazali said, "Remembrance of Allah is the joy of the heart, the purity of the soul, and the treasure of the hereafter." Rumi put it simply, "When you remember Him, He remembers you." And in that remembrance, the heart finds its home. Sit quietly. Inhale and say Allah in your heart. Exhale and release your worries. Even a few minutes bring lightness, for the soul's true nourishment is God's remembrance. Sufis say, Dhikr is the rope that ties the heart to God. Whoever holds it will not be swept away by life's storms. Tawakkul, muraqabah, and Dhikr are the roots of the heart. Trust reaching into the future, awareness grounding you in the present, and remembrance connecting you to God's mercy. With roots this deep, no storm can uproot you. Begin small. Whisper, "Hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakil" before sleep. Say, "Ya Allah" when you wake. Pause to remember Him during the day. Small steps open great doors. Which of these secrets touches your heart most? Trust, presence, or remembrance? Share it, for your words may bring peace to another. True peace is not outside. It begins in the garden of your heart.